YouTube. 5 signs your relationship is falling apart. Big topic. Very sensitive one too. And sometimes we don't want to face that truth. I'll dive into it. Number 1, huge lack of sexual desire. Huge lack of sexual desire. Nobody talks about this, or maybe not a lot of people talk about this. When you don't have any sexual desire for your partner, that's a very deep slope. That is a very kind of grand big billboard that this relationship is falling apart. I remember one East African friend of mine used to tell me that I'm always surprised to see in the West like these huge beds, like queen size beds or king size beds, and I always wonder about these huge beds because these are like really not very popular in East Africa or where he was from. He's from, not was, he is he's still from Uganda, and he used to tell me that they are mostly in favor of double beds, because when conflict happens, when friction happens, and then couples go to bed, and then they kind of like, when it's a small bed, when it's like a double bed, they kind of like, nature takes over, like they kind of rub against each other, and especially men, they get aroused, they get horny, and then they touch their partner, and then they make up, and this is like what we call the makeup sex. So it helps kind of clear away the conflict and ease away all differences. So sex and sexual connection and intimacy is a huge catalyst in it's the glue that keeps the relationship together. So let's go to number 2. Number 2 is what is it? It's resentment. Yes, resentment. So sometimes if you're constantly in your head blaming your partner for everything, like, oh my God, my life would have been better if he had made the right choices. My life would have been better if she was more organized. My life would have been better if she's not as nagging. I would have been more productive if he would have been more clean and tidy. So if you constantly blame the partner in your life, this is kind of contributes to a lot of resentment. And maybe sometimes the real reason behind this blame or resentment is not the reasons that is really logical and in your head, but you are not ready to face the real reasons. Why do you resent, or why are you angry at your partner? Number 3, communication. Avoiding communication, and most importantly, avoiding eye contact with your partner. They say the eyes are the windows of the soul. So when you have this build-up anger and resentment towards your partner, you don't want to face them. You don't want to look them in the eye and say, you know what, I hate that, or I don't like that, or we need to work on that. So you're avoiding conversation with your partner. You're avoiding to communicate. And this comes from the fact that you are really deeply frustrated, and you think that there is, maybe sometimes you feel like it's useless, it's worthless to have this kind of conversation, because you feel that your partner is not responsive enough. That takes us to number 4. Number 4 is fantasizing about other partners. So when you keep fantasizing about other people in your life, and I'm not only talking about sexually, because sexually we all can fantasize about other people, even if we are in a happy relationship and the sex is great. It's human nature to be attracted to other humans, you know, it's fine. It's if you act on it or not, that makes the huge difference. And you can fantasize about other people because by nature we like beauty, and some people are more visual. Like for instance, I would be in a relationship. That does not stop me from recognizing an attractive man, you know. It's just if I take a step, and because taking a step means that there will be intimacy, there will be kind of like a relationship, you know. But just recognizing that this man, oh, this man is good looking and he's nice, but this is something else. I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about really thinking, oh my god, this man is great, I wish I was with that man. This man personality is fantastic, my partner does not have this personal traits, I wish I was with a man like that. Or this woman is great, she's taking care of herself, she's feminine, it seems like she's a good listener, she's supportive, I wish I had this partner in my life. This is the kind of 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 thing I'm talking about. Like this is the kind of fantasizing I'm talking about. So this is one of the things that I feel like it's really important to watch and be aware of your thoughts in that thing. The fifth sign is lack of compassion and empathy. So guys, this is huge, because when you don't have compassion and empathy anymore for your partner, you don't even remember why did you come together in the first place. So you don't remember the good memories, you don't remember the good times, you don't remember the things he has done for you, you don't remember the things she has done for you, you don't remember how supportive she was when you were in that situation, you don't remember how supportive he was when you had this ordeal or this hardship in your life. So this is when I would say the relationship has reached a roadblock. So you don't you barely see him as as a human being anymore that deserves some empathy and compassion, regardless of his role in your life as a partner. And it goes both ways, of course, he or she. So here you need to make a decision whether to continue in that relationship or to just to move on, to walk away. This is huge when you don't have any compassion, any empathy. So if I have a partner, like some partners in my life, I know that we cannot fit as a couple anymore, but I recognize that they are fantastic human beings, you know. That is, I recognize, if you can recognize that in your partner, that okay, now we don't fit as a couple, however he is a fantastic human being, she is a fantastic human being, but we don't fit in that context as partners anymore. So this is there is maybe you can, there is something to be done. And if you want to know more about how to fix your relationship, how to reset your relationship button, just head over to my website and book a session with me, and I will be happy to walk you through what to do, which stage are you at, how also maybe your orgasm and ejaculation is hurting your relationship. And I have a video where I go into depth about this, actually 2 videos, and I put a link below about what happens in your biochemistry when you constantly ejaculate and release your sexual energy to your partner, thinking that the problem in the partner, but actually it's in the process. So head over to my website or watch these videos also that I go into depth. I would love to walk you through this process if you feel called to it, and if you feel like there is a chance to save your relationship. And thank you for being here. Hope this gave you kind of a guideline to where are you at in your relationship. Stay blessed. Have a nice week. Namaste.